Sutlek, another Na'vi showed up to help. Etua, from the Aran clan. She asked me to visit her home tree. Maybe more Na'vi will join us now.
Not likely. I tried before. It did not go so well. Their leader, Kanan, practically threw me out. He is not easily swayed.
He's not afraid of the RDA?
Rather, they have already caused him great sorrow. He will protect his people from further suffering. That I can understand. The Araneh are normally united in all things, but the war has sparked some friction. Many will close their eyes to an uneasy truth, but a Sarentu may help them see.
not seen your kind before. What clan are you?
They look odd.
Adua invited me here to see her father.
What's that on your face?
It is the mark of the Sarentu. And yet the Sarentu we once knew did not defy Ewa with scraps from the Sky People.
It's all I know. They stole us when we were children.
They have stolen many things. You were gone a long time. And you are young. Has your spirit been molded by the Sky People? Or do you remember the ways of your clan?
Shoo! Put that away. Sharp eyes. A Sarentu's gaze. But yours is heavy. Let Home Tree be a refuge from your burdens. We will put some color in your cheeks. Or in your clothes at the very least. You will pick up the threads of your people here. Oh, how I miss their stories. They loved our silk harvest, the sweet smell of dye mayauntu. Katnat, let me take the Sarentu. The poor child knows nothing of our ways.
Go. We will speak more when you are settled.
I think we can do better.
I really must speak more with Atua's father about the resistance.
Later, Mayauntu. Here's our Uluk Ektan, our clan's leader. Let us clean you up a bit first. You would frighten the hide off an Angsik looking like that. Besides, I would not mention those Sky People if I were you. They are nothing but trouble,
The
and
tiny Sky
Katnat
People?
does not like
They will
trouble.
wear our spears like
Let me
feathers.
show you off a bit
The
instead.
Sky People roughed our lands.
Will
They
you
must be
allow me
stopped.
that? It has been an age since we had Sarentu around here. Your people certainly made life more interesting. One time, they told us a tale about the rare mating rituals of the giant Zakru. Apparently, it can take days.
Who cares?
But there will be time for that later. Our great tree has many stories, lived many lives, hosted your ancestors as our guest before you. And there was not one Sarentu who could resist how our dyes dance. Come, see my weavers. Koranu, my dear, let us see your latest. Gorgeous silk, is it not? Not as sturdy as it once was, not since the Kinglor flowers closed. But still, you will not find better. Stronger than Zakru will, I promise you that. And you know how the Zezwa love to brag. Koranu is quite the weaver. She will help you out. Anything you need.
Yes, please take my mind off this. I've been working on it for hours, and it's still not quite where I want it.
You see, now is the time for beauty, for art. Speaking of which... Her mother simply cannot take a
It was
joke.
a time of great sorrow. Ewa wept so much that the great lake formed.
Relun!
Finally decided to grace me with your presence, have you?
And with a Sarentu, no less. Exciting, is it not?
Another lost soul for you to guide over the rocky ravines of life. Betterment awaits, Sarentu.
Ah, still cross, I see.
If you are smart, you will not let this one fill your head with silk and dye. The heart of the Aranahe is paste.
Relun is a prickly one, but he is the very best cook. He knows it too. And here, my dear friend, Kitangi.
Nafika!
taking the Aran under your wing already?
A necessity, I should think. Look at these clothes. Pitiful. Rough and prickly like a hermit bud. You lack the grace of your ancestors. They knew how to dress.
Rough and prickly is what I'm used to.
Well, now you will shine brightly. Rival the rainforest with our collars, my Houndu. Our silk will serve you well. Strengthened with Sturmbeast hide, it will stop you from getting chewed up out there. Or at least, you will be hard to swallow.
Sturmbeast? Can this child track?
I've done okay so far.
Okay. What do we think of okay? Do you thrive on okay, child? Or do you only survive?
Itu is on a hunt. I'm sure he will make a fine guide.
Indeed, if you can find him. There is a hunting camp near the water. Itu will be there. But do not upset his hunt. He will not thank you for that.
Go on, my Houndu. A respectful hunt will show Katnat you remember the ways of the people. There is no need to rush yourself, child. Go now if you want, but stay and enjoy our beauty.
What is it you need? Stay sharp, young one.
Granddad.
Sotlek, I made it to the Aranahe. You weren't wrong about them. But one of them took me in. Nafika. She thinks I can impress Katnat if I show him I can hunt properly.
They sent you on a hunt? I should have showed you how myself.
It's okay. Nafika said one of their hunters might show me how. Itu.
Be careful. You do not need to prove yourself to them. You are Sarendu, and Kanan should honor that. Come back to HQ anytime you like, all right? You are not alone, and there is much to do here.
Nafika will adore this color.
Have you seen Votan? I am worried about her.
We are not some brawling Tesla. Atua should know better.
Home tree aches. It cannot hold so many king lord in the
Poor
nest.
creatures of the forest walk and find nothing to sustain.
You there. Come. Quickly now. Please.
Katna is right. Do not invite chaos.
A Dua should lead as Sahi, not as a warrior.
Could be Itu. Your Ikran is beautiful.
My Zome, for her no wind is too strong, no challenge too great. We hunt with heart, in harmony. Are you here to admire us? I would not fault you for that.
No, I'm looking for Itu.
My name has reached other clans. Even lost ones. Let me guess, Nafika sent you to me. She wants me to teach. Boring, I say. To be safe at home tree, telling the little ones of hunts, of adventure. They would not understand. What does danger mean to those who have only known safety? Zome and I tear through the skies together, our hearts pounding, our senses on fire. That rush makes us strong. Fearless, the best hunters.
Nafika did say you were hunting Sternbeast. Can I join?
Is that what you are after? Sternbeasts are not so easy to kill.
I managed to track one already.
Is that so? And did you cause the poor creature much pain? Show me. I want to see your legendary skills. You can hit a static target at least. Come. Ah! Stop! Not bad. At least your thanks will have meaning.
My thanks?
Are you serious? What have your people been doing? What kind of life have you lived?
It's a long story.
If I wanted to hear a long story, I would be at home. Each time you hunt, you must take a life. And so you must thank your sister or brother for their gifts as they return to the Great Mother. I see you. Your spirit goes to Ewa and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts. This way you let her ascend to the ancestors. Remember that, and do not waste the gifts you receive.
The gifts. Right.
The hide, the meat. You know what to do with them? Nefika will show you. Go on. You do not need me to hold your hand.
Asahi would be devastated by Etua's disobedience.
Can you save
Oh, here we go.
Yes, here I go. Come to look.
I, have some meat from my hunt. Nefika said you...
You sent this forlorn miscreant to bother me? Everything is a joke. As usual.
She said you're the best cook.
Ah! The child knows how to charm.
And honesty from you, Nefika. I suppose that is typical of her tactics. She thinks flattery will get her everywhere.
Come, come. Leave the grump for later. Now we turn to more serious arts.
Is there something wrong with your home tree? Edua said it suffers.
Such syrupy richness.
The Kinglor are uneasy. We have provided for them since their flowers closed, but their numbers are too many. Gatnad would prefer Etua to focus all her energies on them. But I think that child does her best. Now pay attention. Gatnad should see you still have some Navi skill, and I should like to see it myself.
Time for a break, I think.
I hope Father stays longer this time.
Good. Now show Katnat how you have mixed your colors with our own, just as your people once did. Do not be afraid of him.
How did they ruin this
His bark is worse than his bite. I will follow shortly.
Are you really Sarentu? Do you like it here?
This is a simple recipe. A kametire could bake it.
is young. She is naive. She grieves her mother.
Might be swayed otherwise.
Do you have no other clothes?
Katnat knows a war is madness.
Try to mix the nectar with a touch of shell fruit juice.
Pressed, or do you grind the pulp?
Nefika has had her way. Now you look more like the Sarentu we remember. The loss of your people pains us. We valued their counsel, but we know you are not here to offer their wisdom.
The Sky People. The Resistance fights them, but they can't do it alone.
This is why you have come. You stand in the heart of our home tree. Its warm embrace. Even you, lost one, must feel it. And you ask me to bring war here? No.
They bring war with them. Please.
We Aranahe do not seek conflict. And yet you goad us, desperate for a fight. Do you remember your family?
A little. My mother. Her smile. Her warmth.
Did you see her die? Did she smile at you then helpless, desperate to reassure you? Have you seen Ewa's light leave someone you love?
Well, you certainly made an impression. Katnat is not easily rattled. Be careful, my Auntu.
I wasn't trying to anger him.
Keep your chin up. Pay a visit to the very top of our tree. Our Tsahik is back.
You have outdone yourself. The meat was so juicy, and it had that sweet crust given by berries baked to the right heat.
So, you will want another wrap for tomorrow's hunt.
You know me well, friend.
I am worried, and you should be too.
Alemun, the Sky People are everywhere. You know that. This is no different.
Except it...
The Sky People rot our lands.
Nature's dye is full of lumps.
Did you gather more fresh nectar for the king rules?
Plenty. Fragrant and sweet.
The little lovelies will have a feast.
You there. Come. Quickly now. Please.
Etua is a champion. We should all follow her into battle.
Where is your clan?
Need new strings.
They will see the real me.
The King Lord are restless. The rainforest was theirs once. The Sky People drove them out, I am sure of it.
Is this nest all that remains?
Yes. And with so many King Lord here, our home tree weakens. See? How the Queen cares for them. Protects them. She is born knowing what to do. How to lead.
She knows where she belongs.
My mother always said, a steady heart sees steady wings. They were always at ease with her. I'd find her here at dawn, tending to them, singing to them. Her love was enough. It's all right. They won't hurt you. King Law are peaceful by nature, but they are not docile when facing a threat. Their sting is sharp, and they swarm as one. We must find our sting.
Itu, where is he? Your father is asking for him.
He's not back.
We need to talk that now.
Wait! You don't have to. We can find him together.
The people need their sahib. Here. I'll deal with this.
Let me go with her. You helped me before, I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
Where I belong. There is a hunting camp near the forest cliffs. Vilu is likely to start her search for E2 there.
Know how to help.
What would Sky people want with my music?
A day spent in your company is always a pleasant one,
Do
friend.
not invite chaos.
That is not what you were saying this morning.
Aran do seem to like my weaving.
I was helping the Sahik tend to the Kinglor, and you will not guess what happened.
It is almost faded already.
What? For just a moment, the queen rested on my shoulder.
Do you want to head back to Home Tree soon?
Must we? I would rather stay in the forest a little longer.
You are Aran.
What do you suppose we will do once the sky clears?
Just live our lives, I suppose.
Didn't Dua want to come too? Gatnat would find out. It's too risky. So it's up to us to find him. And when we do, got those sky people with E2 by our side once
Traveler,
more.
come. You might find this interesting.
Take no risks. Just
You're not
find
the
him
only
and
visitor
get him
among
out.
the Arane.
You follow the river, and
I
I'll
saw a
go.
storm glider fall into the forest.
Where from
Do
is
you
this?
know what happened?
Like you, she is a daring one. So take the opportunity to meet her. You never know how long she will be at Ikran.
I know why you're here.
Only to help.
Or to check on me. Itua sent you. She wants to ensure I don't tell Katnat how she defies him.
Dua is just worried about E2.
Just like a Sarentu. Eva the diplomat.
I hope so. One day.
Perhaps we need your diplomacy. We are not fighters, and I worry this time we went too far.
What happened?
The Sky people creep ever closer, so we push back. It's just the three of us to stay out of sight from Katnat. Usually, it's fine. Exhilarating even. We get home, we celebrate. But this time, E2 never did. He needs me. I must go.
I could come with you.
I'm retracing our steps. It's too far without an Ikran.
I can search here. Maybe he and Zome are closer than you think.
Perhaps. He has a place at the stone pillars down the hill from here. There's a cave at the bottom of the cliffs. Prepare your gear before you go. The Sky people move in packs. And save yourself broken bones by using the big leaves to break your fall. Mother must learn to hold her tongue. There will be trouble otherwise.
Traveler, come. You might find this interesting.
We cannot close our eyes to war.
Those big leaves look kind of flimsy. Only one way to find out.
This moon's getting real old.
What?
What's that? Nothing. Gee, stop being so jumpy. This one looks good.
That's the third native attack location. So yeah, I'm done.
The jungle rats around here are getting bolder.
Don't let me here to kill some nabbit. I'd like to see him out here on
I get stuck.
moving position. Stable's just here. Get back here.
Gotcha. What's that? Nothing. Gee, stop being so jumpy. This one looks good. Great. Great. Something feels off. Gonna check it out. Ow! Give me cover!
Looks like the place. I wonder if... Don't think so. That's not it. Itu stopped here. Someone or something interrupted him before he could eat. Maybe it's linked to... No. Doesn't look right. An Ikran fought in this cave. Its headpiece snapped in the struggle, clawed its way out. Maybe it's linked to... A Na'vi fought with RDA. Na'vi skills were winning, but then their bow broke. Had to flee. Itu landed with his Ikran Some. They fought the RDA. They got trapped in the cave but escaped up there. Is that Ikran blood? A scent trail to follow. RDA, I'd better hurry.